What's up, guys? Kevin Moran's here. I'm with Noah, our videographer. This is our third time doing this here, so we're new to the live situation. We're getting better. We have better internet now, I believe. So let's pray for that one. We've got better camera quality, better lighting, better audio. So we are working on all these kinds of things, but obviously love and appreciate the fans, the people that jump in and interact with this. So if you guys got any questions, we're going to be kind of recapping round 4 from Houston. Some of the crazy situations that we had with our gate malfunction, whether something was under it. We're going to have that discussion along with kind of recapping and watching the vlog as well. So type in all your guys' chats and questions in the chat. And I'm actually going to grab this and copy the link and toss it up on Instagram to get some people in here.
Yeah, just making sure we're live, so we're going to be going good. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Thanks for joining up. Yeah, looking good, right? Trying to make it looking good. What's up, Coco, Rachel, Motor Fever? Welcome on in. We're going to be, yeah, like I said, Kevin's getting that link all sent out. Doing good, doing good. But feel free to drop your questions in. We're going to go ahead, get the video from Houston, the vlog that we just posted yesterday. Going to get that up live here in just a moment, kind of recap, talk about what we thought, and Kevin's point of view. So like I said, drop your questions in. Yeah, so this is our first time streaming with this overlay. So if there's any technical things, you know, just going to do our best, going to try to improve each time. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. We're going to start here on the podcast video.
Yeah. The old vlog, dude, case that hard. Not ideal. All right, we're tossing this on Instagram. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Just got a little bit of an intro. And we got stream elements. But yeah, let me know if the levels are all good, please. If something's a little too loud for you, you can always turn it down compared to our mic volume. Obviously, I'd like to have a little bit there, but if it's too loud, just let us know.
Yeah, we should be dialed. Big send. Section here, you're gonna have to go 3-2. Is whether we're gonna be able to go 3-2, because you're going over a big, and it looks like a far gap too. So we'll see. No, I don't know if it's just an us thing, but I can't hear the vlog at all. So they are
At all. I'm seeing it on my screen. I'm hearing the levels. It's low. Oh, just on Discord, you're saying?
They're gonna be scammers all mine. I just don't hear the audio from the vlog, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right click on it, see if it's muted.
So you see how, like, it's just super loose.
No. Even if you turn it all the way up?
With the Hydra bucket, instead of packing
it's
at
57
right
now. Yeah, let me check.
200. Another big send, dude. Like, you gotta go 3 in and then
maybe a little bit louder. I got you. Let me know if that's good. Thanks, Coco. I'm gonna double check in streams. Yeah, it's sharing. Shouldn't be an issue.
It's kind of like a dugout tabletop a little bit, to the point where you don't have as much lift. And they always like to put a big 2 away. So
Getting some stuff set up here. Looks like we got some questions rolling. I need to
You're
open
good.
up YouTube.
You're good.
Alrighty, so like this is where we were.
Sorry guys, some technical difficulties. Still getting it figured out. No, I just sent you a photo of what I'm looking at. It's not just the blue for me. I don't know.
Let me take a look.
I'm looking at your whole screen still.
It is a lot better than yesterday, but they're just trying to do that.
It should just be that video that you're seeing.
But it's a tricky process.
Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah. I got you.
So it'll be good for night show.
There we go.
There we go. Now
That
we're
might be it. We're dialed. Like I said,
What
a little
was it?
technical. We're good. No, I was just sharing the wrong one.
Oh. Alrighty. Alright, now I need to pull up the chat. I don't even see the chat, so stand by.
You're good, man.
Alright, sorry chat. I'm slacking over here. Trying to get all this stuff figured out. I promise we'll get better.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's just
sir.
gonna take time.
Log audio there very low. Do you want it louder compared to our voices? Think it'd be better? From Moto Fever?
Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty. Sketchy Coco. Sound is primo, maybe footage a little tad louder. How do you feel about the back-to-back sand sections. The section, or the second one seems like it could. Oh, sorry, not scooted over enough. It could be extra challenging how fast you're going to be coming back down. Yeah, we're going to be going Mach 20 into the second sand section this season, or this weekend. I thought I thought Rachel was chiming in and talking to us. I do actually really. I've had a lot of really good comments about that addition. It's like it entertains you in seeing how much better you get throughout the session, having her pop in a couple times. So
Yeah.
shout out to our boy Noah on that one.
No, definitely was a cool
stoked-
addition. Go ahead.
Yeah, not stoked on the sand situation that we have this weekend. It is what it is. Everybody's got to jump in. We got Zayden Hampshire. We got RJ Hampshire's nephew. That's nuts. Alrighty. How you guys? We're doing good. How's everybody else doing? Everybody having a good day? I'm just stoked that we have like a solid setup here. Because like last time we did this, I was lagging hardcore. Couldn't hear, I didn't know what was going on. It was so distracting. But
Oh, yeah, it's gonna get better every time for sure. But yeah, I'm sure that Wi-Fi
big
definitely
jumps.
helps.
Yeah, big jumps in Houston. All of these bananas is difficult, but everything was just triple. So you had to be really methodical going around the track. All right. Does he ride with you? Hook
Perfect.
up
Cool. Thank
with parts and gear and all that? I think the chat's more about Hampshire's,
Everybody's up on Hampshire,
nephew. Yeah, dude, everyone's just geeking out over here.
Yeah.
He gave me fly Oakley. We're Oakley rider over here as well. Support Oakley for sure.
Evan the driver, what's good? Welcome in.
Yeah. This is looking really good. Yeah, dude, we're playing with this. Like this, we're gonna get better at this. It's gonna be more consistent. It's gonna be more flow.
For sure.
We're just getting used to it. But we upgraded the facilities here a lot already. The camera's working good. I got I got a 200-foot Ethernet cable running it from the Wi-Fi router across to the garage over here, where it's just like my little apartment that I'm staying in.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, we're figuring it out. But Evan, you're at the stadium right now. He's already at State Farm Stadium. We all will be arriving there at different points tomorrow to get everything set up. Oh wait, qualifying 2. You guys got any questions or anything like that, toss it in the chat. We're kind of here to discuss anything about Houston or any questions you guys have with the program, with me, with Noah, with video editing. Dude, fire away. We're here to kind of enjoy interacting with you guys in a sense. Yeah, he's already got the rig clean. He's ready to rip, dude. Will I be at Daytona? Yes, we're going to be all 17 rounds. So both Grant and I are full-time Supercross, so we'll be at all 17 rounds in the 450 class, racing your uncle, unfortunately, because the dude rips.
He does.
We are technically in Hampshire's old rig. I can't remember. How long has Hampshire been with Husky? He's been with Husky for a while. Because the rig that we, and thankful to Champion Tool Storage for being our title sponsor and my team partner, that is the semi that we're in right now. Is actually the old Husky rig. So shout outs to Champion.
It just came off of quality 2. Better for me. I got all the lines. Didn't get a clean run through the whoops. Didn't put together a fast enough time, obviously. So
Zayden said, "How can I sign your bike?"
So signing the bike, you guys just come by, make a donation to the program, and more or less to keep it fair for the patrons that are already on it. Somebody comes up, donates to us for that round. We let them sign the bike. You get like a little mini me sticker. You get also a bike signer sticker, and then you also get a piece of signed plastic from that weekend. It's kind of first come, first serve. So if you guys are interested in it, definitely come by sooner rather than later, because once the plastics are gone, they're gone. But the interaction, like I think this past weekend we had almost a record amount of bike signers. So it helps more than you guys realize. And it's a cool way to get you guys involved and get you guys in the vlog. Just like this right here.
Oh, she's got the merch, dude.
You got Ryan Rogers. What do you think of Triple Crowns? You like it?
I do like Triple Crowns if you get into them. The qualifying in process is a lot more stressful. So if I had to pick between normal race versus Triple Crown, obviously I'm going normal race all day long. But if you can qualify yourself into the Triple Crown, it makes the racing, the main events, much less stressful than like an actual legitimate, just one main event. Whatever you get is what you get.
For sure. Then yeah, Zayden said 6 years. I think he's talking about the Husky for Hampshire.
Yeah, that's nuts. Somebody said LLU and RJ should go sign it. Come sign the bike, dude.
That would be sick.
That's sick.
We got one from Whips. Do you know anybody that races Kentucky Arena Cross? Being a big Arena Cross guy yourself.
Not that I know of, but we do have a so Donald Alford is a partner of ours. He was at the AX series. They did a helmet wrap in Alabama last year. I don't know if that's his series that you're talking about, but we look forward to hopefully working with him again this year as well at one of the rounds. But I do not know anybody from that series right now.
Yeah. Moto Fever Media asking, what are you thinking for outdoor rounds? Do you think Redbud again? Anything local? What's your thoughts?
To be determined on outdoors for us. I know Grant wants to do all of them. That will be an interesting situation when we get to that point, whether I am going to do outdoors or not. As of right now, we're Supercross only. The rig is doing Supercross only, so if we do outdoors, unless we bring in more partners and there's somebody that is specifically looking for outdoors, we may jump in and do some of them, but it'll mainly be out of the van or some sort of transport program, in a sense, versus bringing our semi around. As we continue to grow, we don't really want to jump in and do too much too quick, so we'll see.
For sure. Got Jaden in here again. Welcome back. Remember you from last week. Then Coco, his question, how sandy was the track on this weekend? Did it end up blowing off track or blowing off track? It did look like it was getting hard pack at the end, or did it just mix come the night show?
It did better than I thought it was going to. But again, I almost wish it was more hard packed because it got pretty rutted in some of the corners, and with all the threes and the bananas that we had, I would have actually preferred it to be harder packed. But it was just a technical track this week, that's for sure. So it kind of is what it is. But the sand, it was not good in press when we rode press on Friday, squirrely for sure. But I understand why they did it, is because they didn't want it to be just come blue groove and single line. So I think it was good for the races.
Yeah.
DC and Hope, Kansas. From DC?
Love from DC. Heck yeah.
That's sweet.
And what's your
Love
thoughts
the
through this
sunglasses,
LCQ,
Kev.
dude? You got probably
Man.
not the best of
Horrible
starts. Like,
start.
where's your head at when you're, starting, I
Yeah.
guess, like 10th?
I mean, the biggest thing is you just got to make moves, because that's why it's so tough, and that's why it's crucial to get good starts. That's why it's been amazing the last few years for me to be having good starts. Obviously had good starts the first 2 rounds, been struggling the last 2 rounds. That was a big jump right there, by the way, going across the start stretch like that. But yeah, the biggest thing is you just got to start making moves, and you got to start moving forward. And unfortunately, that's why I can't blame anybody else. I can't blame the gate for the reason why I didn't qualify through this, is because I was not riding very great. It was tough to hit the marks every lap, and it's just straight up was tough to be consistent. And that's what you have to be in these LCQs with the field the way it is. There's so many good guys. So obviously, like right here, being able to cut down. That's what's nice about in the night show. You have a lot more room to move around as well. Like in qualifying, it's so rutted that you kind of just got to find a line and stick with it. But yeah, obviously here I was just kind of dealing with a couple different riders and just was not flowing. So it is what it is.
Zayden asked, did you know that gate malfunction happened? Or something happened off the start? Was that something you knew, or?
Straight up. Need to be better than that.
So originally, that's why we didn't review it. We'll just listen to this real quick.
And it slipped on me, and I felt better in quality 2. I even did the same line to try to get it, and I was just mentally not there on the start like usual, because I was just waiting. Didn't know how hard to hit and drop because I didn't know if it was going to spin again. Regardless, that was fully on me. So we need to be better than that. We had actually clutches on the way here, but they didn't show up because of the storm. So we had to borrow a clutch from somebody, and it just kind of messed with me mentally.
Joe McKinney. He's the one that picked up that package and sent it on to AZ, so we have clutches for this weekend.
So we're fixing that before the next round, because that's unacceptable. We need Kevin getting hole shots again, and that's what we're here for. It is what it is. Head up, move forward. Don't cry about it, but we have to be better.
I actually had a couple people reach out to me like, oh, don't be so hard on yourself kind of deal. I feel like that was I am hard on myself, and this is really cool too. I mean, obviously that you were able to edit that.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Brian, man. He was such good things that he had done via Team Faith and everything like that. But
yeah.
Back to the start situation. No, I didn't know that there was a gate malfunction. I honestly thought that it was my bad. I thought my front tire hit the back side of the gate, and it unlodged my but it obviously hit the front, and then when it hit the back, it shot my front down, hit the dirt, unlatched my whole shot device, and I didn't have the drive that I needed. So I didn't know that it was a gate malfunction or something tucked under the gate until too late to try to take it to AMA or do anything about it. But it was honestly like made me feel a little bit better that it wasn't just me getting a bad start, because that doesn't happen very often.
3 through 5 are going to be entered for that last set of goggles. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys tuning in.
Right now is signed jersey right here. It's up for grabs. KevinMoranz.com. $10 program donation gets you entered for it. Goes back to the program. We're actually, that's like 2 days away. We're giving that away on Friday. So, jump in on a couple more of these questions, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Hitting it up in the
Replay
chat.
it. Yes, sir.
Putting 5 bands on Moran's podium in Glendale. 5 bands on podium of the LCQ or podium? Because I don't know if I'm a betting man. I don't know if I make that bet, but I do appreciate it. Just joined. Hello, Kevin. How is it having a teammate employee with Grant? How does that translate to racing and battling him? It's been actually really easy to work with Grant, which I'm super stoked about. It's obviously been a new dynamic for me. Technically, I like even Benny came over and was like, "Oh, how do you like being the boss of Grant?" I'm like, "I'm not the boss of Grant, dude. Like, we're both racers at this point. I'm not just a full-on team owner, team manager. Like, I'm still a racer. I understand what a racer needs. So, you know, we're equals in that sense of we're both on the team. We're both racing for the team. We're both trying to get into the main events and perform well for the team. It's not me versus him. So, Grant has been good, really good to work with. He's just been, I mean, he's a solid dude, and he's not a person that will make complaints and then point fingers at me or the crew and tell people to do things. Like, he's somebody that jumps in and will help make changes when there's changes that are needed, and I really respect that. So, no, it's been great working with Grant, to be honest.
So you see how, like,
What else we got here in the chat?
What else
Do you know what
do
the
we
gate
have?
malfunction would kick off?
Yeah, I got that.
Yep, we touched base on that.
pretty rutted.
Another
big send, dude. Like, you gotta go 3 in.
I was screaming at TV and the LCQ. I'm like, come on, Kev, waking up the neighborhood 5 a.m. was, jeez Louise.
Yeah, Coco's an
not a
Aussie,
good
so
start.
yeah, it's waking up everybody.
Oh,
over
there you go. I was going to say 5 a.m. Where
Yeah, he's Australian, man. Adelaide.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
That's awesome. Yeah, not ideal. We got to change it. We're going to change it. I can't really just keep making excuses. This is just straight up on me, so we'll get better.
yeah.
Would you say your speed has increased compared to last year? If so, what do you attribute that to? Yeah, 100%. I think my excuse me. 100%. I think my speed has increased since last year. I attribute that more to having some aggression, right? So you got to be comfortable. So we've made a couple suspension changes, which I think have helped with REP. Everything else on the bike is pretty much identical. So really for me, it's just been putting in the laps. Thankfully was down at the Lawrence compound and was able to do my preseason there, which was huge. So, you know, I attribute that a lot is being consistent and, you know, putting in the laps. Like, that's the biggest thing to say. Even if you don't feel great, as long as you're being consistent, it's going to pay off in the long run. So obviously would love to keep getting more laps and have more time to put into training versus building the team, but it's kind of I got to do both at this point and make it work with what we can. Y'all making track walk a show now? What?
Yeah, he said, see Steve harassing Aaron and Joey about the whoops. I didn't see that. I don't think we saw that, but I remember
I
even
don't see that.
last week with Clayson, he
Yeah,
giving him a little bit of a hard
Cade
time.
some business, dude.
But yeah,
yeah, shout outs Cade. Hopefully he gets healed up quickly too.
yeah, I didn't even see what happened.
Yeah, I didn't either. I just literally saw it on his Instagram story.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Putting on any classes in the off season, Ride Foundation, Lee Summit, question mark. There is a potential that I come back from Mega Camp. It hasn't been fully confirmed yet, but that'll be Labor Day weekend. Usually it's at Bar to Bar. I don't know if the location is changing up or anything like that. Don't have any of the information. Oh yeah, see, we got Innovative MX. We got Scott Gebkin in here. That will kind of depend on some scheduling stuff that I have going on. But as of right now, it's looking like it's a possibility. So I would love to come back. Always enjoy doing that class. I know there's other people that have hit me up to do other things as well. It's just, man, with my schedule, I don't like to commit to too many things just because I don't know where I need to be. And I don't want to obviously tell a bunch of people that I'm going to be somewhere and then obviously have something coming up that I have to take care of. So as of right now, looking to be at Mega Camp. How's Glendale been to you in the past? Glendale's been good. I mean, I've been on the cusp of main events like the last 2 years. I think I made the main event 3 years ago. Oh, yeah, it was a Triple Crown because that's when I just about took out Sexton and all the boys on the start. But, yeah, no, I like Glendale. Glendale, the one thing I will say, so we have some big jumps that you're seeing in the background in the vlog right now from Houston. Glendale has long rhythm sections to the point where it is easy to get lost in them. Like if you miss a triple that you're used to doing, you don't know if you need to go triple after that or double, or like it's hard to get back into rhythm once you've lost your rhythm. So that is one thing that is difficult about Glendale for sure. Awesome. Yeah. San Diego LCQ seemed like night and day different speed when compared to last year. Yeah, like I have what it takes. I just got to be in a position to do that. And to do that, you have to be in the front of the pack in those LCQs, because being 14th place in the LCQ to even 10th place, anywhere in that realm, there's just too many guys going too many directions, and you can't flow and hit the jumps. Like you're just worried about T-boning or hitting somebody or cutting down at the wrong time, and you get put in a lull. So I don't know how to explain that, but like a lot of racers will say if they can start up in the top 5, they can run that pace. But when you start farther back, you get locked into whatever pace is back there to start, because you have people in front of you and you're trying to work your way around people. It's not as easy. It's a lot easier to start up front. That's why we got to get back to our good starts. It's for sure.
For sure.
How long have you been racing pro? This is going on year 7 for me, I believe. 6 or 7. Yeah, 7, I think. Because I had my first year of Supercross was 2019. So technically that would be 7, going on 8-ish years. But the biggest thing for me is obviously you just gotta stay healthy. I started racing when I was 4 years old, and then I went pro around that 18-ish mark. And then I think my first year of Supercross, like I was saying, was when I was 19.
Sure.
Are you gonna race outdoors again? Fully to be determined. Depends on support levels, companies that want to join in and be a part of it, or if it makes sense points-wise to try to get in the SMX. Like we'll kind of all see. We're going to see a quad this weekend. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of quad.
Yeah, we were looking at the track map. Yeah, playing some sim.
You're playing some sim. You're going like quad, everything, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's always going to be something that's possible.
Yeah, I feel like if there is one, it'd be in this stadium for how long it is and big.
Yeah, big time.
So,
what's your thoughts on scoop tire? I'm not a big fan. You kind of need them in outdoors with how loamy it is and deep that they like to keep it, especially in the mornings. Definitely not on Supercross, would not recommend. But I just can't ever turn as well with a scoop tire that I can compared to like a normal tire. Just doesn't like to turn for me. You triple Glendale across the start last year. Did you hit that? That was when you're coming back towards the...
Yeah, then you did a 180, hit the finish. Yeah.
Yes.
That big
I don't think I ever hit that. The one I think, like, you're talking about, I think he's talking about the one Tomac hit to pass Sexton in the main event. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep, that one.
I think it's that one. Yeah, I never hit that. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's big. That's why when you hit that double over the start, kind of remind me of that. But I'm like, obviously Glendale's a little bigger, but you know.
Yeah. Dude, the first time I hit that, you're talking about the jump that I hit this weekend where you go
Yeah.
2-2 into that
Yep.
section?
When you
I
usually
actually
would go
didn't even think
3
of it.
on. Yeah, and then you just hit
Yeah,
that 2. You're just
exactly.
kind of in the rhythm, and then just, oh, shit,
I
I
was just in
go
the rhythm.
for
I
it.
was like,
Sorry.
I think you just got to hit this hard, and I greased it. Thank goodness. But Glendale has a long rhythms, and this year has gnarly double over the start straight into the whoops as well as curving rhythm. Yeah, I don't like the curving rhythms. Curving rhythms get pretty sketchy. It's tough to try to set yourself up to make a pass. See, that's one thing that I understand from a fan's point of view. The sand is exciting. The sand does create mistakes. The sand does create drama. From a racer's point of view, in Supercross, to play the cat and mouse game, if there is a single, like, that's why they obviously try to make the sand sections so that they are even. So then you can take either or and you're not losing time. Most of the time, there's one line that is preferred. And the thing that's a bummer about that is in Supercross, you can really get really close to somebody to try to set up a pass in a certain area, a certain section that you're good in. When you have a sand section, it more or less resets to the same place every lap. So you can't put in 2 good laps to get really close to somebody and make your move in the whoops. You kind of go back to that reset point every single lap. And that's what's kind of frustrating about trying to make progress. I don't know if other riders feel the same way. I'm sure there's certain riders out there that love sand sections, but for me, it kind of kills the, I'm going to set this guy up a couple laps early to make sure I can make a pass here, because it just resets it every lap.
I got a couple questions. One was whips. I'm on a super mini right now, going to a big bike in the summer. Pick a 125 or a 250.
Depends on size. I need height and weight from you, my man. Biggest thing for me is I think it's more ideal to go to the 125. You're already off of a super mini. You're going 2-stroke to 2-stroke versus a 250. It just really depends on if you have enough meat on your bones to be able to handle it. If you're able to go straight to the 250, it's a lot easier to maintain. That's for sure. But it's also, at that point, too, it depends on whether you want to ride Schoolboy 1, Schoolboy 2. If you want to just do the 250 CB classes, like, it just really depends on what you're looking for. Favorite tire and why? Dunlop all the way, because there are supporters, and I've actually tested with other tire companies as well, back-to-back with Dunlop, and I've proven to myself that Dunlop is the superior tire for me right now, so we are Dunlop all the way. What's your thoughts on Deegan taking out Max Anstie? Ooh, that's what you guys want me to talk about, right?
250 drama, man.
Yeah, the drama. I mean, racing's racing. I see both sides of it in a sense. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because you could tell that Max was frustrated, rightfully so, and I'm excited to see them continue racing this year because obviously being in a championship style situation, having something like that happen from your teammate, you're gonna be pretty salty about it. It's not like he did anything to hurt him. When it comes to, like, physically hurt him, like, that kind of crash is just a bummer. It's not really like a physical take you to the hospital. But, I mean, if we're all going to be honest here, he landed that jump and he curved right pretty hard versus just checking up to make sure he couldn't cut down, because that's what he said he was worried about.
Yeah.
Again, dude, it's racing. The dude's racing for millions of dollars. I'm not racing for millions of dollars. I don't got any kind of weight to step on here. I'm sure if I was racing for millions of dollars, dude, everybody would be on the ground. So I can't say nothing.
Got one from Green Bay. Is your bike a lot different from last year?
Pretty similar. Everything's honestly the exact same besides a couple minor suspension adjustments. But all of our parts, sponsors, just like looking at Grant's bike, so like a Yoshimura exhaust systems, ASV levers are back on board, Guts racing seats, a Cherubies plastics, bike graphics, Dunlop rims plus with the wheels. What else is on our dirt bikes? Obviously REP suspension, KTM is a big part of the program this year, and we love that we're able to continue on the same model bike as last year, so we're able to focus and just continue making things better instead of trying to learn a new bike. Ground Force is back on board. We've got Champion Tool Storage, obviously. Decked is a cool partner of ours as well. So they're the drawer systems and truck beds and everything like that. there's a lot more that we're going to be having coming with some of those companies here shortly. But yeah, all the products when it comes to the bike are identical to last year, really. 110 Racing as well. So like they're a big part of the program as well with our gear. Got Jesus on the shoulder. That's big for us. You know, faith within our team is pretty important. Hoyt's Truck Center as well. They're a massive part of the program. They help us get the rig from race to race when it comes to fuel. And we actually have on our bike in memory of Hoyt Moore. So he ended up passing away this past year, but he's a huge part of our program and super blessed that the company continues to support our efforts. And yeah, we're out there racing for them, man. Right there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, some other questions. Alex, he said two smoker. I think he was referring to Whip's question. Whip said he was 5'7", 125 pounds for that 125 or 250 question. Moto Fever Media asked, do you think Kenny and Ando relationship is deteriorating a bit after Kenny's podium comments?
What did he say?
I didn't
Besides, I did see that I did hear something or saw an Instagram clip or something like that he was like, you know, I was making progress until Ando screwed me over, and then I wasn't able to make progress and ended up falling backwards and then had to put the boots back on to charge back forward. I think that's anybody's going to say that. Ando would say that about Kenny if he was in the same situation. Ando's been killing it, by the way, compared to where he's been last year. So I think they're both in a good position, and obviously Kenny's just going to be salty and butthurt because I don't want to say butthurt, but salty because he had the speed. He was moving forward, and then he just got caught up. I don't know if it would be also a different story if Ando knew that it was Kenny behind him before that when they jumped over that. So you had 3, banana 3, charge across the first corner, 3 into the corner, turn 3 back. Like in that corner is when Ando like hit Kenny and kind of checked him up, and that's when he started losing his positions. It'd be different if Ando knew it was Kenny and did that intentionally. But I don't think he did. I think he kind of understands that Kenny's in the run for the championship right now, and I don't think that team tactic style situation they want to screw that over.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly have no idea.
Yeah.
How did Grant get a $1,000 bonus? Grant got the privateer award, so that was not necessarily from us, but it was stoked that he's able to make some extra cash.
For sure. Gonna finish up on some of these other questions. We got Moto Fever. Also, do you feel like he should have been more upset about that move? I think he's referring to Kenny.
The Ando one?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, he obviously kind of let him hear that he was disappointed on the podium, but it's not ever good for any teammates to be just completely talking trash on each other on the podium. He expressed that he was irritated, and it is what it is. There are 24 people in the chat. I love it. I mean, we had 2 people the last time.
Yeah, right. We'll take it. Shoot.
We're just playing around with this, trying to get used to it. For sure. I don't think he knew later in the race he waved him by, but it seemed like Ando had some attitude so I'm betting Kennedy was revving at him. I don't know, bro. That's I would love to comment on it, but I didn't pay attention to much of that. It's so much going on with the team that we have going on. Kenny clarified that he meant what?
He meant on
clarified what he meant?
Oh, yeah, clarified what he meant on that show.
What did he say? Because I didn't listen to that.
Yeah, we didn't listen to it. So might have to forward that message over.
Just don't have time.
Yeah, no.
What do you think of how fast Tomac has adapted to KTM? Impressed. I think it was huge that they went and raced WSX, to be honest with him, to get some races under their belt. And I think that really played in their favor. They have the resources to make that a positive move. Your boy does not. So if I wanted to go race WSX, there's not really a KTM team that does it. So I'd be switching to a different bike and then just putting myself behind the 8 ball, to be honest. I think that's about it for this one.
Yeah.
Excited for St. Louis, considering that closest to hometown. Yeah, absolutely excited for St. Louis. Is St. Louis a Triple Crown this year? I don't know. I don't know which ones are Triple Crowns.
I'd have to look into it. I just remembered.
But
I think St. Louis was. I'll pull it up real quick.
yeah, 125 or 250. In my opinion, you're right on the cusp of being able to do either or. So it's really what classes you want to race. I would say you're on the slightly smaller side to be on a 250, but at the same time, for me, I always usually tell kids to get up on a bigger bike sooner because you're racing faster kids and it's going to make you faster. Again, this all comes down to what are your goals? Are you trying to go to Loretta's in X class? Are you trying to eventually go pro? Are you just racing locally? Like, there's a lot of questions with that unfortunately we're not going to have time to get all that stuff figured out. But Indy is a Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Big W on the stream. I appreciate you guys. I think that's we'll probably answer one or two more questions before we wrap this up. But again, we're just playing with this. We want to kind of make this a consistent thing. We also want to kind of start doing some of this tile stuff for people inside the Marans Mafia. So if you're interested in joining our Patreon, being a part of the Marans Mafia, aka that's how you get your first and last name on the front fender permanently versus coming up and signing the bike at the races, or getting entered into giveaways all on kevinmarans.com. Just hit the Marans Top Mafia tab. There's ways to support as a fan, and we greatly appreciate it because without you guys, we're not able to continue forward.
Absolutely. And yeah, back to those Triple Crown rounds. We got round 4, Houston, Indy, like someone in chat said, Whips, and round 14 is going to be Cleveland. So a little bit of a gap.
There you go.
So
at least it's a little bit different. We always have last few times we've been to St. Louis, it's been Triple Crown. So I'm actually stoked that that's a normal round at the home race. I'm stoked on that.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Will says any rivals? Hopefully not. Keep it clean.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like hopefully we don't have any that are like we're hitting each other. Like everybody keeps it as so far this year has kept it pretty respectful, which is nice.
Jack Morgan here. What's up? Look good, these lads. So heck yeah, appreciate you stopping in, everybody. Thank you for stopping in to the live stream. Much appreciated. I don't know if you want to answer any more. We can wrap this up.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. Good luck this weekend. And is this stream every Wednesday night? Yes. The game plan is to try to keep this consistent because more or less I'll explain our schedule and then we'll get rolling here, or we're going to probably bounce out of here. But let's just imagine we're racing, right? We raced Houston this last weekend. Sunday, we all travel. Monday, Noah's out here grinding on the vlog. I have like a recovery cycle or anything like that. Tuesday is usually when we post the vlog, the teasers, and all that fun stuff. Wednesday is when I go ride and train, and then we can do these lives on Wednesday nights. And then Thursday, boom, we're traveling for the next round. Friday, we have press, get the bikes ready, do all of our videos and everything there. Saturday, race. Sunday, travel. Monday, he's back to editing. I'm back to doing recovery cycles and stuff like that. So it's a very busy schedule, but I think we're going to try to make a pretty consistent thing that we're going to do these on Wednesday evenings is the game plan. So
for sure.
Be sure to tune in next week for the next one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. I appreciate you guys. And if you guys want to grab any merch, kevinmarans.com. If you guys want to jump in on the giveaway that we have, kevinmarans.com, $10 program donations. Each one of those that you guys grab gets you entered for these, along with the YCF pit bike that we're giving away at the end of the season. Or just grab some merch, support the program, and we'll see you guys at a round in the future.
Yes, sir. We'll see you guys later. Thank you all again for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one on Wednesday. Tune into the Friday vlog, and see you on the Tuesday one as well. So see you guys.
See you soon.